Hi everyone, it's Tanya here. Today I am finally uploading a video, or finishing a video I've been working on for quite a while since the Landlord expansion dropped, and it was originally planned to become a zillionaire by using renting and properties only. However, I've realized that's impossible as I've started this, so the goal is to try and be a trillionaire. I'm going to show you guys the process. I have done 80% of it off camera because it is just such a tedious, constant process. I needed to spread it out throughout my day, do it different times. So it's been in the works for a couple weeks, honestly. And I'm gonna try and finish it off with you guys on camera now. But before we get into it, I want to give today's post notification shout out to Hi123 Hi2. Thank you for turning on my notifications. If you guys ever want to shout out one of my videos, all you have to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below. And if you guys are watching this, it would mean a lot if you hit the thumbs up button, because this video has been a strenuous part of my life and I am doing it for you guys to test the waters with these updates and stuff. And if you end up enjoying it, it would mean a lot if you subscribe as well. But with that being said, let me just show you guys where we're at. Okay, so here I have my life right now. I'm just gonna do a little explanation of the rules I kind of created for myself doing this. So I wanted 99.9% of the money that I made to strictly come from anything involved with houses and tenants and stuff like that. I wasn't allowed to be born into royalty because I wasn't allowed to inherit or go into this starting with hundreds of millions. So I was still born in Monaco because they have the best housing market in the game. Like right now I can get houses. I'm at a point where some of the houses being sold are 700 million. I don't think it goes above that because I haven't run into that yet. When you turn 18, no job, nothing, because that takes too slow. So you're allowed to get your first million by someone else. So I did the sugar mama route. So I used that first million to get my first property. And then from that point on, I left the wife. And with that $1 million, I had to turn it into a trillion. So I'm at the point right now where I'm not even halfway to the trillion, but I'm at the point where I'm exponentially making money now. The journey to, let me show you guys the finances right now. We are at 251 billion net worth. And I have turned that from landlord only, no royalty. I got inheritance from my parents, but by the time I got it, it didn't matter. It was like I had already been at over $1 billion net worth and it was like 200K or something. So no getting a job, strictly from houses, and you are allowed, especially in the beginning, to marry your tenants. So with that first million you get, that you're allowed to get by like a sugar mama or something, you use that million, you get a house, and then you rent it to the tenant, and that tenant's net worth is like 10 mil. You marry the tenant, you get their money, you do the same thing. And I only did that a couple of times till I got around to like a net worth of like 20 mil. And once I hit that, I was just strictly doing it by houses and renting. But it is a slow and steady process, especially in the beginning, and especially because I'm 85 right now. At first, I named myself Zillionaire because I thought it would be possible with renting $800 million homes and owning like 300 of them to reach a zillion, but then it really hit me how big that number actually is. So I was like, wait, let me change him to trillionaire. In order to truly become a zillionaire, you need the investors update, and that's when I'm not too big of a fan of, so I never really took the time to learn it. Maybe one day I'll try to be a zillionaire just with all the features in the game, but this, I just really wanted to try if it was possible with houses. And I think it is possible to get to trillion. It's just, you gotta live long, and I've been debating on whether or not I should have a son and kind of pass it down, and maybe in the future we could do zillionaire with houses. But for now, this first life, I'm gonna see how far I can get, and the goal is to be a trillionaire. If not, I think I'm going to have a son just in case and continue on with him, and this could be kind of like a generational thing of me trying to become like a zillionaire or something. So let me just show you guys quickly where we're at. I'm at the point where my game is so laggy because these are houses I own. Right? It's even laggy scrolling because all the houses I rent, these are all the houses I rent. I wish there was a number that you could see how many, but I guarantee you it's way over in the hundreds. I can scroll for so long. So it's gotten to the point where my game has gotten so, and throughout this whole process, every house I got, I did all the upgrades, everything to get the most money possible. I charged everyone a full amount of rent, 2-month deposit, and I've had some cases where I've sued and stuff, but it's gotten to the point where my game is so laggy that it would just take me way too long to add 9 upgrades to every house because it takes so long between clicks that it would just drive me crazy. So I've kind of just been renting out the houses, and then kind of when my finger gets tired, I just rent them as they are, 6 mil. I don't add any upgrades because the lag just really messes with my head and I don't like it. So I'm just trying to rent out the properties as they are because still 6 million a month is plenty. And I'm trying to buy as many as I can, but I have 100 billion in the bank, so there's not much I can do. I'm still trying to rent out houses, but I don't know, this could turn into a mini series maybe of trying to become a trillionaire or zillionaire or whatever. Maybe I should change his name to billionaire. Maybe this life will be billionaire, the next life will be trillionaire, and then the next try will be zillionaire. Okay, so right now, every year we're getting 13.27 billion. Uncollected rent is 16 million. Are you joking? I'm not looking after the tenants or anything because it's taking too long. If we look at our finances now, I made 18 billion in 1 year. So if you even try to do the math, like let me even just attempt to, like 1 trillion, that's 1 billion. I don't even know what I'm typing. Hold on. 0, 0, 0. That's a trillion divided by 19. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 million, trillion, billion, trillion. 52 more years to become a trillionaire, and I'm 85. So your girl is just going to work on camera. I might not talk too much, but I just want to show you guys what I'm doing, and I kind of want the part where I catch this to be on camera. So what I've been doing is, it's really hard for me to rent all the properties now. So what I do is I go and I buy new ones and just hope that the money I make off them appreciating every year. I don't rent out because I'm at the point where my app's just too laggy. I can't do it. I don't want it to crash. I don't want this to be that 1,000 baby thing in 1 year thing again, where my app just crashed and all my hard work disappeared. But I'm scared one day I'm gonna age and it's going to go downhill, but I could theoretically live for another 30 years. So if I can make, okay, let's say I need to make, wait, no, 50 years to make a trillion. I need to make 700 million. Let me do the math again. My brain can't even. 750 billion divided by 20 billion, 200 million, 2 billion, 20 billion, 37 years, 86. Okay, I can do this. I I need to get to probably 25 billion a year. If I do that, I can become a trillionaire. So let's rent these properties. See, this one I can literally rent for 10 million a month. Like, it's crazy. So let's do a great location. Of course, now that I'm actually showing you guys, it's taking even longer. Oh my gosh. Come on, if I can be a trillionaire, that would be so good for this video. I've worked so long on this, you guys. And I made it that you are allowed to close the app to get more houses, because if you could only do with the houses they gave you in that one time frame, you'd never be able to get this far. You have to close the app to get more $6 billion houses. Oh my God, nobody wants it. Oh, I think it needs to be renovated. That's why. Okay, we're gonna renovate this. Renovating sucks. Literally, just nobody wants it. It literally has all the amenities as well. I don't get it. Can nobody just afford it? Is it as simple as that? No citizen in the game can afford 11 mil a month. What about 9? I think it's literally, that's the most you can charge. There's no way. I've been charging people 10. Oh my God, I just think it's too much. 9.7. I just think that's too much money now. But the main source of income I'm doing is buying properties, and hopefully they appreciate. So let me close the app to get more, because the villas I'm not a fan of. Futuristic homes are the best. We have a futuristic home, 780, and the house just like freaking disappears into my list of houses. So I can't even find them after. If I find a good one like that, I'll rent it, but it's just too expensive. People can't buy it anymore. I'm trying to make as big of a dent in my bank balance, because I just get to a certain point where I'm like, okay, I need to age and just see if I'm making progress. Okay, so we have more futuristic homes. See, 820. I haven't found a house in the game yet worth more than 800 mil. They should really have like a billionaire section for houses, like $1 billion mansions or something, but I don't even think that exists in real life. But it's so funny. This episode is gonna be like this video is gonna be like a podcast almost. Okay, 700 mil. I just want to do it with as least editing as possible to show you guys the process, so you guys also know how to do it yourself. But I'm not showing you the process with the amenities. Throughout literally the entire thing, I was adding amenities to every single property and charging max rent until my game got laggy. And I think that was around the 150 billion part. I think that's when it started getting annoying. So I just had to stop, because I'm just afraid my game's gonna crash. So at this point, I'm just buying properties and hoping they appreciate, and hoping all the properties I've rented before keep making me that 13 billion a year. And then if I feel like it, I'll sneak in a couple more rentals, but it just, It's all a mental mind game right now. I'm like dying. But this has been something I've been working on. So I'll just randomly get the urge to be like, okay, I'll rent this one out. But then nobody can afford it. So then I have to make it less. And they still can't afford it. Oh my goodness. I'm also on the Mediterranean diet because we all know it's the best one. And I want to live long so I can do it. If I don't become a trillionaire, I'm going to cry. I'm going to be so upset. I wonder if there's a maximum amount of properties you can own, because I haven't encountered that yet. And this is the most properties I've ever owned, ever playing the game. I just really wish there was a calculator, or not a calculator, but something that tracks how many homes you own and rent. Let's just see if I can rent this one out. This one will be fine. 3 mil. People can afford that. I remember I used to think making 3 mil a month was expensive, but now it's going to like 9.7. And then people in the game, there's no one that exists that can afford that. I don't know. Like 7, I'll find someone all the time, but I've never found someone be able to rent higher than 10. 8.7, that still works, but above even 9, like nobody does it. I found someone do 9.9 million. I've never found that before. Okay, all of a sudden everybody wants to rent for 10 million a month. I'll take it, but like, why all of a sudden is everyone doing it? Or maybe am I not allowed to rent too many properties because a bunch of my tenants died and I was able to? Okay, no, that's not the case. I'm so confused. All of a sudden now everybody wants to pay expensive rent. Oh my gosh, I finally did it. I finally brought it down to 70 mil. Oh my god. 70 bill, not mil. I said mil. This is literally billion. Okay, this is so hard. Okay, it is time to age. Let me just remember my, okay, 309. I can't forget that. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. 309. Oh my gosh, I think we hit the 25. 334 minus 309. We hit 25 billion a year. Okay. Oh my goodness. If I just press age, I'll get it by 115. Okay. I need to do this another year to speed it up. So I need to buy enough houses to maybe get to 60 billion, rent a couple as well. Oh my gosh, so stressful. I wish it was so much easier. Like, it was so easy in the beginning, adding all the upgrades, all the amenities, like the money was so good. And then once you get to a lot of money, it barely makes a difference. You just need a volume. Like that's all it is now, just getting a lot of houses and renting out them. But it's so laggy that I can't even rent them all out because it's just too much. Like when I click, it takes a second to register and it takes literally a full second. Like I just clicked right now and now it popped up. Like, let me do this off camera. Oh, and then I'm gonna age it out, and I think at around like 95 maybe I'll have a son, because I need to have a son because I need to be fertile till I'm old, because I can't have him too early because I don't want to start his life at like 40, and I can't have him too late because he needs to be over 18. Oh gosh, time to age again. We're at 58 billion bank balance. I have rented out a bunch of new houses. So let me just keep track of 335. Okay, 335 billion, age. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, dead. And it's moving out. Goodbye. Return deposit, 21 billion. Okay, just from renting. Okay, retreat from the goose. So let's see what we're at now. Oh my god, my app's freezing. 363. Oh my god, we're almost at 30 mil a year. Sorry, 30 bill. I kind of just want to age this out to see if we maintain that. Okay. 363. Let's age again. Oh my god, this could be so bad. Age again. Skip everyone's funeral. Can't believe. So 363, 392. Yeah, we're making about 30 bill. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just keep track of this. 392. Okay, age. As long as we're making over 25 billion a year, we will make it. My tenants are dying though, so I do need, oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm like panicking. I need to re-rent some of the properties. Okay, 420. Oh my god, that's 32 bill. Holy, oh my gosh, how old am I? I'm 92. Okay, let's see what we do till we're 100. Demand payment, come back later, whatever. Demand payment. Oh my god, why aren't they paying? So we were at 420, now we're at 449. Okay, we're doing it. Oh my god. Tenants are dying. Have a good life, guys. I almost did consume all of it. Oh, okay, sue for damages. 2 billion. Yes, okay. Let's see what we're at now. 500 billion. We're halfway there. We're at 507. We can make it to the trillion. We can do it. I need to have a kid though. I'm going to have a kid. I am going to hook up with someone. I need to find someone young, so I have to go to the dating app. Okay, she's not on it. So let's make love. Okay, pregnant. Whew, I just need to make sure it's a son, and I'm gonna close the app to make sure that's the case, because if I do want to continue this, I kind of don't want to start over for a zillion attempt, so I'm just gonna continue as my son, but I need to have him now. We can do this. I'm so nervous. Okay, let me just go to renting some of these houses out again. See, look, I can rent up to 14 mil, but people in the game just can't afford it. You can't go over 9 million. Like, you can't. So this is insane that, like, this house, my house is worth $1.1 billion. Like, that's craziness. Oh my God, my game is so laggy. Do you guys see this? See, this one I could rent for 12 mil, but you can't go over 10. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see how laggy my game is? And then hopefully we can maintain our 30 mil a year, because if we do, we will hit the trillion. This is insanity. And I'm renting these out again too, because a lot of my tenants died. So I need to maintain the amount I'm making, but I might not need to buy any more houses because they are appreciating really well. And that's where the other half of the money is coming from. So, okay, so we're at 508 billion. We're going to age again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we maintain. Okay, tenant is dead. Tenant is dead. Tenant is dead. Tenant is moving out. Charge for damages. Male twins. So let's say one of them dies, I have a backup. As messed up as that sounds, I could change their names in the future. Okay, so let me just pick one son right now to give the inheritance to, because that would be bad. So Eric right now we're leaving everything to, because we need to continue with only one kid. 508. Oh my God, we're maintaining it. The 30 bill. I'm just gonna age this out. Tenants dying, whatever. Oh, sue for damages. We got it. Oh, another person destroying my property. Thank you for that, at least. 600 billion. How old am I? I am, let's see, boost our looks. I'm 98, I can do this, but it's okay. My son, Elias, has cancer. Okay, not to sound like a horrible person, but thankfully it's not Eric, because he's the one we're continuing, but we're still gonna take him to the doctor because he's our baby. Okay, he has skin cancer. Oh my goodness. I'll try treating that every year and try not to forget, but okay, tenants are dying. Just skip. 660. Oh, I'm so nervous. My son passed away. Oh, Elias. I better not be next. Ooh, Eric has measles. My God, why are our kids like passing away? What is happening? I need to break up with my girlfriend. She keeps getting mad at me and it's getting annoying in the pop-ups. Okay, Eric has measles. So, take him to the doctor. Oh, I called him an alpha male. I didn't mean to do that. Tenants are all dying. Earn 1 million renting rundown properties. Okay, what's my thing? I'm at 779. I could totally do it. Let me go and rent some of these out because a lot of my tenants are dying. See, 17 million, but no one, simply in the game, it's unaffordable. You just can't do it. Okay, so Eric is 9, so we have to live at least 9 more years. This is so panic. Tenants are dying. Goodbye. I can't deal with this. Oh my gosh, 1.2 billion. I bought this house for 381 million and it is worth 1.2 billion. I've owned it for 43 years. That is crazy. My net worth is 965 billion. I just have to live 2 more years and we did it and we made it to the trillion. And then wait, how old am I? I have to live actually till 115. No, I have to live till I'm 113 so that my son is 18 by the time I die. So I have to live 4 more years because he's only 14. Oh my gosh. 4 more years. Every year I'm going to the gym, going on a walk, reading, library, all that stuff so I could live. I could do this. I can do this. Okay. We're at 996 billion. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually did it. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. I have to live 2 more years so that I can pass it down to my son and we can continue the series in another video. Whew. I'm curious to see. I literally have 400 billion in my bank account. Are there even... There are $1 billion homes? I've literally never seen that before. Let me reopen it, see if more pop up. Are you kidding? That's literally the first time I've ever seen that in the game. 1.5 billion? 1.5 billion, 1 billion. Wait, let me get my happiness up full. Let's do my little ritual. Read some good books. Hold on. We did it. Trillion. Yes, I did it. I'm a trillionaire just by flipping houses. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna work towards us being a zillionaire, but I just have to get to 114 so my kid is 18 so I can pass it down to him. Okay, he's literally 16. 2 more years. Guys, I made it. I made it to 114. Oh my gosh, okay. So Eric is officially 18. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I literally... And my net worth? 1.089 trillion. I can't believe I did it. Oh my gosh. Is it even possible to get to a zillion from this? I don't know. I don't know if I can get to 999 trillion. But the opportunity to do it would be in the next life that I start with Eric. I'm so tired. Can't believe it. The good thing is they're now selling houses that are $1 billion already. So I've never seen that before. That's new. I guess having over 500 billion in the bank makes it pop up. But we did it. We are a trillionaire. Trillionaire became a trillionaire. We've done it. Can't believe it. We bought it for 600 million and it's 1.8 billion right now. Crazy. Should we continue as Eric now? I'm gonna age 1 more year so it's satisfying 115. So let's see. No way. Oh my gosh, there's no way I literally just died. Thank goodness. Oh my god, thank God Eric was 18. Honestly, I probably would have time machine. But can you believe it? Okay. 2 children died at 115. Continue as Eric, 19. Let's see what happens. My late father, trillionaire, died of natural causes. He left behind 468 homes. 468 homes and cash assets of $520 billion. Billion euros, whatever the amount is. Okay. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 into trying to make this even better. Let me know if there are any tips or tricks you have or if you just want to see me suffer. But I'm ending the video here. I am so happy I was able to do it. Whew. But I'll let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed. Try it yourselves if you want. I don't think I recommend it because it's kind of tedious. But I'll see you guys in the next one.